Good morning, students. This is Avita, your English teacher, is here. Today we will start our supplementary book titled as Footprint Without Feet. Lesson 1 will do today A Triumph of Surgery, written by James Herriot. James Herriot, full name was James Alf White. He was born on October 3, 1916 in Sunderland, County Durham, England. He was a British veterinary surgeon. Veterinary means animal doctor and writer also. He used his many years of experience in writing the stories about pet dogs and their owners. So this story is also about a pet dog and its owner. In this story, the main characters are Tricky, who's the pet dog, okay, and second main character is Mrs. Pumphrey, who was the owner of this dog. Third character is writer himself, James Herriot. Okay, as I've told you, James Herriot was a veterinary doctor or a surgeon. Veterinary means animal doctor who used to treat animals. This story is based or revolving around a dog who was fed by its owner, Mrs. Pumphrey. As I've told you, Mrs. Pumphrey was a very wealthy, means rich lady. She was very loving to her dog. She pampered and overfed him. And there was a problem with Tricky. As much food Mrs. Pumphrey used to give that dog never denied that food. Meant to say, it used to eat and eat. It's never say no about the food. So ultimately, what was the result? That dog got too much fat or obese. That much obese that dog was that it was really hard to walk for that dog. It started being lazy for the whole day long. So let's discuss the lesson now. I was really worried about Tricky's this time. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, and I was shocked at his appearance. Whose I over here, students? He is Dr. Herriot, the writer of this lesson. So here doctor is saying, once upon a time when I was moving or traveling through my car, I saw that Tricky was walking along with his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey. So when I saw him, it was got very much obese. I was worried. Whose I over here? It is Dr. Herriot. So by seeing his obesity, Dr. Herriot got very much worried. From here our lesson is started. When I saw him in the street with his mistress, and I was shocked at his appearance. Appearance means looks. Okay, looks. Because that dog was very much obese because of overfeeding. He has become hugely fat. Who's he over here? He, a word is used over here for the Tricky, that dog. Like a blotted sausage with a leg at each corner, his eyes, bloodshot and rheumy, stared straight ahead and his tongue lolled from his jaws. Mean to say, as a obese person can't walk, okay, or start panting, in the same way that dog was panting with opened mouth and tongue was out at that time. Mrs. Pumphrey hastened to explain. When doctor stopped his car in the street, then Mrs. Pumphrey hastened means hurry. She was in hurry to explain. She said to the doctor, he was so listless, Mr. Herriot. He seemed to have no energy. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. See, children, what mistake Mrs. Pumphrey was doing over here. Rather, her dog, her pet dog Tricky, was already overfed. Okay, but she was feeling as if he was suffering from malnutrition, means lack of nutrition. So I have been giving him some little extras between meals to build him up, some malts and cod liver oil and a ball of Horlicks at night to make him feel sleepy. Nothing much really. So here, what was the mistake of Mrs. Pumphrey? Instead of making her dog hungry, she started feeding him double. amount of food. So this was the mistake. And did you cut down on the sweet things I told you? This line is spoken by Dr. Heriot. Here doctor said that I had asked you to cut down his meal or sweet things. Fine. Oh, I did for a bit, Pumphrey. Next line is saying by Mrs. Pumphrey. Oh, I did for a bit, but he seemed to be so weak I had to relent. He does love cream cakes and chocolates, so I can't bear to refuse him. Okay, so this dialogue is spoken by Mrs. Pumphrey. She said that, oh, I cut his meal for some time only, but see, that dog or my pet dog loves chocolate cakes or creams, so I offered him. Okay, he looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. Tricky was greedy regarding food. He had never been known to refuse food. He would tackle a meal at any hours of the day or night. I mean to say, whenever Mrs. Pumphrey offered food to Tricky, it never refused the food. It started eating it. So that is the reason only of the dog's obesity. And I wondered about all the things Mrs. Pumphrey had not mentioned. So I mean to say, speaker is saying, Dr. Heriot is saying over here that many things I know that Mrs. Pumphrey had not explained over here what she does. Well, he had a little walks with me, as you can see, but Hongins, the gardener, had been down with lumbago, so that there had been no ring throwing lately. So here Mrs. Pumphrey had tried to defend. She said that, look, I daily take the dog on a little walks only, and my gardener is out of town, so he has no ring throwing game. He cannot make this dog play. I try to sound severe. Now really I mean this. If you don't cut his food. See, Dr. Heriot was worried about that dog. Okay, so here doctor said that I'm really worried. Now I really mean this. If you don't cut his food right now and give him more exercise, he is going to be really ill. So that doctor observed the health of that Tricky. Doctor suggested Mrs. Pumphrey to cut down his meals rather than giving him double food. Mrs. Pumphrey wrung her hands. Oh, I will, Mr. Heriot, I'm sure you are right, but it is so difficult, so very difficult. So why Mrs. Pumphrey was saying in this tone? Because she loves her pet dog very much. Here, what was the trouble of Mrs. Pumphrey? She was doing more love with her dog. As you must have heard a thought that excess of everything is bad. Fine. So here, excess love was making the health impacted of the Tricky naturally. So here let's see what further he is saying, that she set off head down along the road, mean to say then she moved ahead on the road as if determined to put the new regime but practice immediately. I watched their progress and growing concern. Tricky was tottering along in his little tweed coat. He had a whole wardrobe of the coats. See children, here you will get to know one more thing. What kind of facilities were being given by Mrs. Pumphrey to Tricky. See, it is written over here. Tricky was having a big wardrobe. Wardrobe means an almirah where one can put the clothes. Okay, Tricky was having a cold, meant to say clothes which could be worn in the cold weather. Raincoat, it was having many cloths Mrs. Pumphrey had bought for Tricky. A full almirah was having there for the Tricky's clothes. The expected call came within a few days. Doctor was expecting that if this kind of treatment would be continued by Mrs. Pumphrey, he was expecting that naturally Tricky will become ill in few days and Mrs. Pumphrey will call to Dr. Heriot about its ill health. Mrs. Pumphrey was distraught. One day what happened? Mrs. Pumphrey came to Dr. Heriot. She was distraught. Meant to say she was restless at that time. Tricky would eat nothing. She complained to Dr. Heriot that Tricky is not eating anything. I don't know what happened. Refused even his favorite dishes. And besides, so why Mrs. Pumphrey was worried over here? Tricky, who never used to refuse any food, this time the Tricky was not ready to eat any food. So this was making Mrs. Pumphrey very sad. So she said that he spent all his time lying on a rug, panting meant to say could not able to move properly, keep on lying whole day on a cloth. Okay, then she said that didn't want to go for walks. That Tricky did not want to go for walks because of, what was the reason, children? Because Tricky got too much obese, very fat it had become because of overeating. This was the trouble. But Mrs. Pumphrey was not ready to understand the real reason. She was feeling that she does not know why Tricky was not going on a walk, or why it is not interested in eating something. The only way was to get Tricky out of the house for a period. I suggested. Here, Dr. Heriot suggested Mrs. Pumphrey that Tricky should be admitted to the hospital, where he himself was a surgeon. Okay, here, as you can see, the title of this lesson is Triumph of Surgery. This is basically the name of a hospital. Okay, so here let's see what he had advised. So he said that I had made my plans in advance. The only way was to get Tricky out of the house for a period. I suggested that he be hospitalized for about a fortnight, means 2 weeks, to be kept under observation. So here Dr. Heriot suggested Mrs. Pumphrey that she should get Tricky admitted in his hospital named a Triumph of Surgery. I book a firm line. So the poor lady almost swooned, meant to say she could not live without her pet dog. So she was not ready, but she was sure he would pine and die if he did not see her every day. This was misconception of Mrs. Pumphrey, but I took a firm line. Tricky was very ill. Meant to say, doctor forced Mrs. Pumphrey to get her dog admitted in the hospital without any delay. Followed by Mrs. Pumphrey's wailings. Mean to say, she started crying. I marched out to the car carrying the little dog wrapped in a blanket. So doctor was there, right? Okay, so he just carried a blanket from the house of Mrs. Pumphrey and wrapped that dog and kept that dog in his car and took that dog to his hospital named Triumph of Surgery. The entire staff was roused and maids rushed in and out, bringing his day bed, his night bed, favorite cushions, toys, rubber rings. Here you can see which facilities were being given by Mrs. Pumphrey to that dog. You can read it from here. It is written, I started to drive away. Meant to say, the whole staff was just putting this stuff in the car, which would be required by the Tricky in the hospital for its comfort. Out on the road, I glanced down at the pathetic little animal gasping on the seat by my side. I patted the head and Tricky made a brave effort to wag his tail. Poor old lad. So poor old lad he had called to Tricky. I said, you have not a kick in you, but I think I know a cure for you. Meant to say, here Dr. Heriot seemed determined to cure that dog. Students, first part we have ended over here. Few questions are here that you will do in your notebook.